Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Boys and girls, my respected elders, welcome and ahlan wa sahlan wa miyat marhaban to Madrasa TV show. A show where we learn things that you never learn in a madrasa. There's a show where we bring you madrasa right in front of your TV screens, more than just madrasa. I'm a teacher from Medina, Ustaz Hamza, and today I'm here to teach you, inshallah ta'ala, all sort of interesting things. Boys and girls, today we are going to be learning a lot. Today is Monday. So, what are we learning today? Boys and girls, today we are going to be learning some common words of Quran. We are going to be learning a hadith. I'm going to teach you a tajweed rule, inshallah ta'ala, that you can implement where in Quran. Today we will be learning a verses from Surah Abasa. Join me, recite with me. You will be given a chance to recite, and if you call in and recite, I promise you a badge. Boys and girls, get your notebook, pen, pencils ready. We will be writing together, and I would like you to practice with me so I can give you some feedback, inshallah ta'ala. And at the same time, if you send me your work on the WhatsApp number that you see on the screen, I'll give you a feedback, and I'm also going to give you a badge, inshallah. Boys and girls, without any delay, let's go straight to our first segment, which is going to be quite fun. Boys and girls, let's go to our Common Words of Quran segment. Right, so what are the common words in Quran that we're learning today? Have a look at this, boys and girls. The three common words of Quran that I am going to be teaching you today are word khair, and the word is ilah, and the third word is qalb. Tayyib. Khair means good, ilah means God, or the one worthy of worship. Qalb means heart. Is that it? Well, I would like to give you some examples and explain each one of these words so you can use them, inshallah ta'ala, and understand them in Quran. The word khair. Khair means good. Any good. Example in Quran, Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. كنتم خير أمة أخرجت للناس تأمرون بالمعروف وتنهون عن المنكر وتؤمنون بالله. You are the best community ever raised for humanity. You encourage good, forbid evil, and believe in Allah. See the word good there? Khayra ummah. Best community. And then, تأمرون بالمعروف وتنهون عن المنكر. MashaAllah, you are among the khayra ummah, MashaAllah. طيب, what does khayr mean? Khayr means good. How do we write khayr? Let's write it together. Guys, khayr, 3 letters. Kha, ya, ra. Khayr. Together, as we join them, Kha, ya, ra. Khair. Barakallahu feekum. The word is khair. What does khair mean? Khair means good or goodness. طيب. In Arabic, they would say, هذا الرجل فيه خير كثير. This man have a lot of goodness in him. They say, كيف حالك? How are you? You say, خير الحمد لله. I'm good, alhamdulillah. Khair. This word is commonly used in Arabic language. You can use it too. I can say to you, جاء بخبر. No. All right, let's go to next word, inshallah. Boys and girls. Here's the second word, and the word is ilah. The word is ilah. Ilah means God. But let's have a look at a verse in Quran that explains it. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. الله لا إله إلا هو وعلى الله فليتوكل المؤمنون. بارك الله فيكم. There is another verse, a beautiful verse. I'm going to explain, show you in a second. Allah, yeah, Allah, there is no God, there is no ilah, God, means worthy of worship except of Him. Except of who? Allah. Okay? So in Allah, let the believers put in their trust. MashaAllah, tabarakallah. Yeah, in Allah put their trust. Barakallahu feekum. There is another beautiful ayah. وَهُوَ الَّذِي فِي السَّمَاءِ إِلَهٌ وَفِي الْأَرْضِ إِلَهٌ. It is Allah who is ilah in the heavens, in the earth. Ilah means worthy of worship. Someone who deserves to be worshipped, who deserves to be devoted. So you can devote your life to him. Yeah? Ilah, barakallahu feekum. The word is so much deeper, but the quick understanding here is that it is referring to Allah. Barakallahu feekum. And the word Allah is also close to this word. So let's write it down. Let me show you how. So look at this. When you're writing ilah, using 3 letters, and the letters are Hamza, Lam, Alif, and then Ha, ilah. When you write the word Allah, you say Hamza, Lam, Lam, and then Ha. You see? Allah, ilah. Pretty much same letters. So let's take these letters and write them here. The word is ilah, Hamza, Lam, and then Ha. Ilah. Ilah, barakallahu feekum. Move on to next word, boys and girls. The third common word in Quran here is, barakallahu feekum, qalb. طيب, qalb means heart. There's a very interesting explanation here for this word here. Qalb, qaf, lam, and then we have ba, qalb. طيب, إيش معنى qalb? Qalb means heart. But why do we call it qalb? Why don't we call qalb heart? For example, mouse. Why don't we call it banana? Why is it qalb? لأنه قلب يتقلب. يتقلب. It means it turns. So the heart can turn, and all of a sudden you're thinking about going to masjid and praying, mashallah, tabarakallah, and you're feeling, today is Monday, or I should be fasting. Very good. And all of a sudden, your heart, يتقلب, and now you're thinking about wasting your time watching something. And then in a moment, it changes and you say, why did I do that, man? I shouldn't be doing that with my life. يتقلب. It flips. Subhanallah. So we here find an example in the Quran. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. وَمَن يُؤْمِن بِاللَّهِ يَهْدِ قَلْبَهُ وَاللَّهُ بِكُلِّ شَيْءٍ عَلِيمٌ. Barakallahu feekum. He will, Allah Azza wa Jal, guide their hearts. Whoever believes in Allah, what will Allah do? Allah will guide their heart. Allahu Akbar. Through adversity. And Allah has perfect knowledge of what? Of everything. What a beautiful verse, boys and girls. What a beautiful verse. يُؤْمِن بِاللَّهِ يَهْدِ قَلْبَهُ. Beautiful. So hidayah, guidance, is not here, it's here. Subhanallah. Think about it. Think about it. This is very interesting, yeah? So, in a lot of ahadith, he would say where the Prophet ﷺ is telling us about the importance of qalb. Iman, believe, is not in your brain, it's in your heart. Yeah? If you believe in Allah, if you have Iman in your heart, if you trust Allah, if you believe Allah, if you let it on Allah, if you just give up and say, Allah help me, then Allah will descend hidayah, guidance in your heart. And so what will happen when there is guidance in your heart? Your brain will be thinking right. What will happen when your brain is thinking right? Exactly. You will be doing right things. You will be looking at right things. You will be hearing right things. Isn't that true? But it's not in the brain. It doesn't start here. It's this, that, where everything originates from. qalb, barakallahu fikum, the heart. Yeah, it all starts from the heart. Allahu Akbar. And this is why it's so important to keep your heart pure. And we do that by dhikr, we do that by avoiding sins, mistakes, and we do that by purifying our heart by the dhikr of Allah Azza wa Jal. And so that is qalb. What do we call it? Qalb. Barakallahu feekum, boys and girls. This would be the end of today's segment, mashallah. So I would like to go back here and add a little bit of drawing, inshallah, to each one of these to make them look a little bit more relatable. So qalb, of course, gonna draw some hearts here. You can do the same. Just a little bit of animation. This is your third word, qalb. Ilah means Allah, so I'm just gonna take a pen and put the word Allah at the back. Or, maybe I can draw a little masjid or something. There we go. There we go. There we go. Ilah. And the first word was khair. Khair means goodness. What comes to your mind when I say khair? Plants? Greenery? Maybe? Because plants give. So we can draw some plants here, yeah? Bit of animation here going on. And add some leaves. There we go. Barakallahu feekum. Boys and girls, this would be the end of Common Words of Quran segment. Khair, nice, khair. And the second word is ilah, means God. And the third word is qalb, and that is heart. We will be going for a short break now. When I come back, I have a beautiful hadith to teach you, a hadith that can change your life, inshallah ta'ala. If you apply it, boys and girls, come back to me after the break. Also remember, we are going to take Maghrib, Salat al-Maghrib break. When I come back from Salat al-Maghrib, we are going to give you a chance to call and recite, and I'm going to teach you Surah Abasa with Tajweed. Come back after the break for hadith segment, and call me in if you want to recite. We'll catch you in a few minutes. Assalamu alaikum. Assalamualaikum, welcome back, boys and girls, to Madrasa TV show once again. I'm Ustaz Hamza, and you're watching this show live on Eman Channel. And look at what we're learning today. Boys and girls, we just learned common words of Quran, and now in this segment, I am going to be teaching you a beautiful hadith. Boys and girls, you're going to love it. And after this, inshallah ta'ala, we have a tajweed rule that I'm going to teach you. And of course, you can call me in and recite with me whatever I teach you. I'll be teaching you Surah Abasa today. Boys and girls, Surah Abasa. This is what I'm going to be teaching you, inshallah ta'ala, today. So call me in, recite with me. Or if you can't recite, call me in. We can recite together. Boys and girls, chalo, let's go, inshallah ta'ala, to our hadith segment. Let's go. In pursuit of huge rewards so you can win Allah's mercy, sometimes we neglect, what do we neglect? We neglect small deeds. But the truth is, we don't know. You can do a massive good deed, yeah? And maybe Allah doesn't accept it. And you can do a small, tiny deed and Allah accepts it. We don't know. So we actually don't know which of our good deeds will be accepted. But we should all try as much as we can to do as many as good deeds as we can, inshallah ta'ala, so we can win Allah's mercy. Not as little, as much as we can. But let's not neglect small good deeds. So one of these beautiful small deeds here in a hadith that we are going to learn, and I want to teach you this hadith, and then after that we will learn some lessons from this. Narrated by Abu Darda radiallahu anhu, that Allah's Messenger sallallahu alayhi wasallam, he said what? Say alayhi salatu wasallam first of all. He said, do not disdain a good deed, no matter how small it may seem, even if it is your meeting with your Muslim brother with a cheerful face. Allahu Akbar. It means what? It means do not belittle, do not think that it's minor, do not think it's unnecessary. When you do a good deed, even if it is very, very, very tiny. Isn't that interesting? Even if it is you meeting your Muslim brother with a smile. Subhanallah. Let's have a look at that. So, you are meeting someone. Interesting, isn't it? You're meeting someone. Now, you're going to meet this person and you're going to discuss a lot of ideas and you're going to talk about things. But sometimes what happens as you're meeting this person and you are going to be discussing whatever you're going to be discussing, you completely ignore the fact how your face looks. I mean, I'm sure you washed your face, but you completely dismiss the fact that maybe you should smile. And so when you smile, it'll make the other person smile. And that what it does is khal as-surur ala qalbi akhik. It will enter happiness in his heart. But we would ignore that because we have important thing to talk about. So we will come and we will talk like this. And then after we finish everything, we realize we do this before we go. Quick one. No. It is a good deed to smile. It is a sunnah of the Prophet alayhi salatu wasalam to smile. And you should smile. Yes? It is a sunnah of the Prophet alayhi salatu wasalam. So we learn lessons from this hadith. We should not look down upon any good deed, even the little things. Allahu Akbar. How many times we ignore a lot of good actions because we just think of them as minor. Remember, you can do something very, very, very minor and you don't know that Allah may be accepted and Allah can give you a huge reward for doing that small, tiny good deed. But you did not calculate. You thought, you know what? Oh, it's just a tiny good deed. You would think that. But no. Subhanallah. Boys and girls, it's beautiful. And it can be the case that you do a massive deed, and while you're doing this deed, there are cracks in this deed. What happened? While you were doing this deed, you started to think, if I can impress someone, if I can tell someone, if I can show, So never belittle a small good deed, because sometimes you do a small, tiny good deed, you don't even pay attention. It might be the purest action you have done, or an action full of sincerity. Allahu Akbar. We should always be cheerful with our friends and family members. Well, generally to anyone. I mean, unless you have a reason not to, you should always keep a smile on your face, inshallah. I mean, not a big one, but always carry a smile. It is a sunnah of the Prophet ﷺ that every time the Sahaba looked at him, the Prophet looked at them with a smile. Not this, a gentle smile. A genuine smile, inshallah ta'ala. Cheerfulness in front of your brother is required. It is a good act. It is a sunnah. Why would you want to meet someone like this? Make them feel like they've done something wrong to you. And also, have a look at this one. It encourages others to also smile, which is a beautiful act. You smile, you make someone else smile, and they get happy, and you get rewarded for it. Allahu Akbar. So boys and girls, this is the hadith of the Prophet alayhi salatu wasalam. And remember, all the teachings of the Prophet alayhi salatu wasalam, as small as they may seem, they are very important. Not just important, they should become your lifestyle. Not just become your lifestyle, you should preach them. So you learned this hadith today, yeah? So you go and you teach this hadith to whoever you can, or convey the message, or tell them that this is what I learned today, and tell them these are the benefits of smiling. Barakallahu feekum. Boys and girls, we are going to be going to our next segment, but before we do that, let me teach you, inshallah ta'ala, Surah Abasa in the next segment. And let me remind you, we are going to go for a salah break, inshallah ta'ala, after this segment. So I'm going to take you, and we are going to pray Maghrib, and then come back, and we will continue. So let's go to Tajweed segment first.
أرجو به أن ينفع الطلاب والأجر والقبول والثواب.
Boys and girls, we learn Surah Abasa together. Not all of it. We're learning from verse number 17 to verse number 32. And then we take a salah break. When I come back, we will continue. With me? أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. With me. قتل الإنسان ما أكفره من أي شيء خلقه من نطفة خلقه فقدره ثم السبيل يسره ثم السبيل يسره ثم أماته فأقبره ثم إذا شاء أنشره كلا لما يقض ما أمره فلينظر الإنسان إلى طعامه أنا صببنا الماء صبا ثم شققنا الأرض شقا فأنبتنا فيها حبا وعنبا وقضبا وزيتونا ونخلا وحدائق غلبا وفاكهة وأبا متاعا لكم ولأنعامكم. Boys and girls, although we have recited these verses, I would like to highlight some of the tajweed rules for you, some of them, not all of them. So let's start together. Starting with this one. قُتِلَ الْإِنسَانُ. We have a gunna here, إِنسَانُ. ماء. And then we say أكفر أكفر أكفر. A whispering letter, ak, and then fara. I won't go over all of them, but some of them. من أي شيء خلق. Let's highlight the full mouth letters in blue. خلق. خلق has a whispering letter, and here we heard أكفر. خلق. Notice that. من نطفة من نطفة خلقه خلقه فقدره. Look at that. من نطفة خلقه فقدره ره. ثم السبيل يسره. A lot of whispering letters. ثم السبيل يسره ره. ثم أماته فأقبره. Again, full mouth letters in blue, whispering letters in green, and we have bouncing letters in red. فأقبره. Okay. ثم إذا شاء أنشره. أنشره, no أنشره. Barakallahu feekum. Boys and girls, let's take a short break here. When we come back, we will continue. Stay with us. Come back after the break, inshallah ta'ala. I know some of you already holding the phone. Phone on the hold. Yeah, we're going to get you to recite straight after salah. So for those of you who call in and we ask you to hold, come back after the salah. We're reciting Surah Abasa, boys and girls. Come back after Salat al-Maghrib and we will continue and we will listen to your recitation after a short break. Assalamu alaikum. Assalamualaikum, boys and girls. Welcome back to Madrasa TV show. Now we are going to listen to some recitations, inshallah ta'ala. Boys and girls, straight to our recite and reflect segment. Let's go.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
Now we're reciting Surah Abasa, and let me take the first caller. Assalamu alaikum.
السلام عليكم.
Assalamu alaikum.
وعليكم السلام.
Welcome to the show. How are you today?
I'm doing fine, alhamdulillah.
Welcome to the show after a long time. Let's get you to recite up to verse number 23, up to Kalla lamma yaqdi ma amara. Ready? Go ahead. We're starting from قتل الإنسان up to كلا لما يقضي ما أمره. Ali, are you still there? Was it Abdul Razzaq? Assalamu alaikum.
نعم. السلام عليكم.
Wa alaikum assalam. You can start.
Okay, inshallah. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. قتل الإنسان ما أكفره من أي شيء خلقه من نطفة خلقه فقدره ثم السبيل يسره ثم أماته فأقبره ثم إذا شاء أنشره كلا لما يقض ما أمره.
ما شاء الله, تبارك الله. Is Rahima on the line? Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.
Welcome to the show, Rahima. How are you today?
I'm fine, and you?
I'm very well, alhamdulillah. You can go ahead, Rahima.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. قتل الإنسان ما أكفره من أي شيء خلقه من نطفة خلقه فقدره ثم السبيل يسره ثم أماته فأقبره ثم إذا شاء أنشره كلا لما يقض ما أمره.
Beautiful. Next caller, assalamu alaikum.
وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته.
How are you today?
I'm fine, alhamdulillah, and you?
Well, alhamdulillah. تفضلي, go ahead, Hawa.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. قتل الإنسان ما أكفره من أي شيء خلقه من نطفة خلقه فقدره ثم السبيل يسره ثم أماته فأقبره ثم إذا شاء أنشره كلا لما يقض ما أمره. صدق الله العظيم.
May Allah bless you. I think I forgot to highlight off here. يقضي ما يقضي ما. May Allah bless you. Scholar. Ali and Ibrahim, assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum, Ali.
وعليكم السلام.
How are you, Ibrahim?
الحمد لله.
Ibrahim, can you recite these verses on your own?
Yes.
Go ahead.
Which part is it?
Say that again. Go ahead, Ibrahim. قتل الإنسان
مرفقة مطهرة بأيدي سفرة كرام بررة قتل الإنسان ما أكفره من أي شيء خلقه من نطفة خلقه فقدره ثم السبيل يسره ثم أماته فقدره ثم ما شاء أنشره ألا لما يقضي أمره
Up to here. MashaAllah, tabarakallah. Ali, assalamu alaikum.
وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته. كيف حالك يا أستاذ حمزة يا أرنب يا إيمان Channel?
Alhamdulillah, Ali. We got few minutes, so I'm going to get you to start straight away. Yeah?
Yes, and after that, are you going to show all the notes from Friday?
Inshallah, if we get time. With me. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم
قتل الإنسان ما أكفره
full mouth.
من أي شيء خلقه
بأي شيء خلقه
من نطفة خلقه فقدره
من نطفة خلقه فقدره
ثم السبيل يسره
من السبيل يسره
ثم أماته فأقبره
ثم أماته أقربه
ثم إذا شاء أنشره
ثم إذا ما شاء أنشره
إذا ما شنو إذا شاء أنشره
ما شاء أنشره
كلا لما يقض ما أمره
كلا من يحط that please
كلا لما يقض ما أمره
full mouth in أمره.
Well done. Let's take the next call. Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum, Aisha. Welcome to the show, Aisha. You ready? Go ahead. Go ahead. Together. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. قتل الإنسان ما أكفره من أي شيء خلق
خلق
من نطفة خلقه فقدره ثم let's do one more ayah ثم السبيل يسره Barakallahu fiki. And here is a bag. Boys and girls, the end of Madrasa TV show. May Allah bless you all. For those of you who couldn't recite, mashallah, tabarakallah, may Allah bless you all. For those of you who couldn't recite today, call us tomorrow, inshallah ta'ala. May Allah bless you all, boys and girls. This is Madrasa TV show. We'll be back tomorrow with some new segments. And I would like to give you some feedback on your recitation. Let's recite the next part of this surah together tomorrow, inshallah ta'ala. Remember me in your du'as. I remember you in my du'as. If you made any notes, send them to me on the WhatsApp number. I'd love to give you some feedback on your recitation. And also, remember, those of you who are watching, those of you who are watching this on YouTube, share this. You can watch it again and come back tomorrow. Boys and girls, may Allah bless you all. We'll be back tomorrow at 4 p.m. Until then, assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.